Hello everyone and welcome back. This is going to be a short video, but in this video we're going to cover ReWriter for using it for creating Spintax and rewriting our blog articles. So, with that being said, I'm your host Big Dom. This is Dark Marketing. Let's get started. Now, when I'm setting up a backlinking campaign, whether I'm using MoneyRobot, GSA, RankerX, multiple articles, my approach is basically always the same. And for example, in MoneyRobot, we're going to put our article here. And in the past, I've told you I'm using ChatGPT most frequently to provide the Spintax. However, ChatGPT many times is giving me a bit of difficulty due to the fact that oftentimes the articles that I'm creating are quite lengthy. And the Spintax makes them even more lengthy because of all the multiple words contained, and they often crap out or you have to continue with them, and so it gets to be, it can be a little tedious. I've had some bad days, which drove me back to going back and logging into ReWriter. Now, originally, I had only been using ReWriter for the API so that I could spin articles with inside softwares like RankerX. But then I came in and realized, wow, they really, fixed this up a lot. So just for this example, so we can jump into how it works, let me just grab a blog article off my site and take the text, and let's just say I wrote a blog article with ChatGPT and it's all ready to go, and now I got it in here. Here's what I really like. They've added a rewrite with paragraphs with AI. So let's just give that a run and watch it work, because what it's going to do is it's going to go down paragraph by paragraph, and you can decide which paragraphs you want to keep, or you want that to write another paragraph if you're not happy. And so this is really nice. Now, many times I don't want to really use this tool. You can bypass it. You don't have to select to rewrite, but let's just go through it, because you're going to find a lot of scenarios where you're going to want to take your article and rewrite it 3, 4, 5, 6 times and make 6 campaign files for MoneyRobot. Because with MoneyRobot, you can use the option here, if we right click here and go advanced, to load articles from a folder. And all you have to do is place them in text files, point to the folder, and regardless of what the text file name is, it will read each one, and bada bing, bada boom, you'll load them into here. However, when you take that approach, you're going to have to put your Spintax in. So now it's rewritten all our paragraphs, and I'm just going to go with the option to use it. And now it's going to take us to our next step. And this is where the Spintax begins. And we'll let it go through its process and create the Spintax. And one thing I really like about this, it actually makes it to the end. And it's got a sort of a pre-position before you finalize it, so you can go through and review your Spintax, because there may be words that you don't want, and once you modify one group of Spintax for a word, it will modify all of them that are identical in the document. So it's really nice in that regard. But because they're using AI with this, the Spintax has been so much better than it used to be prior to the advent of AI. So I have suddenly found myself reintegrating this right back into my daily process and saving a lot of time and still being able to maintain the quality of the content that I'm producing. And that is very important. And especially because I do create posts for my clients that are generally quite lengthy and extensive. But I could go in here and there might be words that I might feel that when I'm reviewing that, this is not really right. But in most cases, like for this type of blog, I'm not going to have an issue. It's when I'm doing like something far more technical for a client. So now we want to go to the finalized process. And then once it's here, we can just go in here, say select all, grab our Spintax, take it out, and drop it into whatever application we are running, okay? And we can see that this is my article rewritten, and voila, and I can spin it, and I'm constantly getting some nice variations. So, pretty simple, pretty basic. Also, you get the use of the AI API key. So if you use Ranker X or some other softwares like SEO Autopilot, you can incorporate that API key into those softwares to provide the spinning. GSA, search engine ranker as well. So that's nice. They also offer a WordPress plugin that you can download and put into your WordPress and integrate the spinning right into blog articles in your site. However, let me give you fair warning. I don't use it because I use the Divi Builder on all my websites, and it is not friendly with the Divi Builder. It breaks things. However, I'm sure it works fine with a standard WordPress if you're using the Gutenberg editor, or some others may work, Elementor, but I haven't tested it, so I can't give you a straight answer on that, and I don't use it in that fashion. But for those that want to create a Spintax environment right inside their website, this is kind of like a really good approach to that. Now, another thing is they also offer an option to rewrite multiple articles. So you'll load an article in here and it'll prompt you to do more, and you can, jam through a few articles a bit more quickly. Of course, you got to be patient. This has to do its work, so I let it run so you get a sense of the timing. But this is really a great product in that regard. Get the WordPress plugin. They have some other things here, like you can save your files in here and go back to them, so it's really good in that regard, that if you want to store them, you can keep a record of them in here. I don't generally do that, but this has really proven to be a solid product. It was solid when it first came out. Over time, I found things like, I actually did some tests, and originally at one point, Money Robot was actually doing a better job with Spintax than ReWriter. However, like I said, things have changed with the AI, and I have an eye for reading Spintax and being aware of what I need to be looking for when I'm scanning the text. So I really recognize that, boy, what a much better job this did, and it understood how to maintain the meaning of what it was spinning, because a lot of the terminologies that I deal with for clients to promote them for keywords, if certain words get swapped out for other interchangeable words or seemingly interchangeable, they lose all meaning within their industry. So I really got to be careful in that regard and make sure that I get quality content. But this is a great product, and I strongly recommend it. It's pretty affordable. I think I pay $79 a year for this, and I have an affiliate link that I'm going to put down in the description below. But this is a must-have tool in your content creation process, and we're going to take a look at, how I actually do mass article creation now using ChatGPT and another software system, SaaS, that's available online. That's free, but we'll talk about that in the next video, and how I integrate all of these processes into my content creation for backlinking. That's it for this video, guys. If you like it, please give us a like. Remember to follow us, and keep an eye on us for the next video. I plan to have a few out over the coming days over the holiday season. I wish everyone a very happy holiday. Thanks again for watching.